What's up, Amazon sellers? Hiring a VA is a big decision, and my God, when is the right time? Don't worry, because today I'm going to go through the answer to that exact question. Stay tuned. Right guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is Thomas Parkinson and I've been selling on Amazon now for 4 years, and quite recently with my army of VAs, seven in fact in the UK, we've just smashed the £1 million mark over the last 12 months. I know, hashtag excited. And I feel very blessed to have such a great team, but obviously the great question I had to ask a long time ago was, when is the right time to hire a VA? So what are we going to go through today? Well, first things first, number one, what is an Amazon VA and what can we do? Let's just define the basics. Number two, we're going to talk about how to choose which tasks to outsource, which is all part of that decision process. Number three, we're going to come on to the question you want to know, when is the right time to hire a VA? And then number four, I'm going to go through steps that have worked for my business. So let's jump into it now. So first things first, what is an Amazon VA and what tasks can they actually do? Quite simply, an Amazon VA works remotely in your business. Now, with their help, what they can do is take that burden, that workload off your shoulders and support you in growing your business, and which gives you more time, but also more energy to focus on scaling and growing your business even further. It's going to help you support having a better quality of life. Now, let's look at some of the tasks that a VA can do within your Amazon business. First are administrative tasks. An Amazon VA can assist you in tasks such as doing repetitive things, such as accounts, shipment management, inventory management, product listings, managing FBA orders. There is so much you can do with an admin VA. Now, if you want to know more about admin tasks that your VA can do for you, what I'm really going to recommend is watch a previous video that I've done, which talks about how to train and maximize your admin VA. And what I'll do is I'll drop a link just up above, which you can check that out, where I get into real detail about it. Now, the next task that a VA can do for you is product sourcing and, should we say, market research. For one, product sourcing is probably one of the most time-consuming, most challenging parts of running any Amazon arbitrage business. Now, for you, you're going to need someone to find products that you can obviously buy, whether it be on retail or wholesale prices, and then obviously resell for profit within your business. Now next, that VA can help you research products, maybe looking at bundles, maybe looking at brands to go for, even private label if it's something you're interested in. It's going to help you understand about your target market and your competition. It's going to help you determine trends, even top selling lines, and find those products that maybe your competitors are not finding. And as a result, it's going to give you a better understanding of the processes that you need to do and expanding your business just by taking up these tasks which are so time consuming. Now finally, purchasing. Basically, this is going to be a manager or a purchasing assistant within your business who is going to be responsible for reviewing all the deals that have been submitted and obviously analyzing them for risks and keeping records of the deals that have been purchased, i.e. setting things like minimum prices for the repricer and just making sure the reports are coming in. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if we found deals, if we're not buying them, that means we're not selling them and we can't make the money. So at the end of the day, buying deals is one of the most important things, and a purchasing manager is going to help you with that. So now I've given you an idea of what the tasks are that an Amazon admin VA can do, and my God, there are a lot more as well on top of that. But now it's time to decide which tasks should be delegated to your VA. Now, I've just talked through some of the tasks that an Amazon VA can do, whether it be administration, whether it be sourcing, or even purchasing. There is so much that can be done, and you know what? They can take on these roles that are going to really support you in growing your business, because you can focus on other things, freeing up your time. Now, I said at the beginning, I've recently smashed the 7-figure mark, £1 million in the last 12 months. How have I done it? Well, I've got a team of 7 VAs in my UK business, and they do everything from admin to sourcing to purchasing. And they're absolutely amazing. Now, if you too want to replicate that and you are looking to build a team, what do I recommend? Well, first things first, you should always get a sourcing VA. Why a sourcing VA? Well, quite simply, they find deals which you can buy and resell for profit. They bring value, they bring profits into your business. and as a result, your business grows and you can hire more VAs, maybe looking at admin, which doesn't bring profits into your business. Now, if you are looking for a sourcing VA, someone to help you find deals, look no further than the FastTrackFBA VA Academy. Now, this is a service I created whereby we find, we hire, we write contracts, we train, and we support a VA in your business for 12 weeks to make sure they get results. This isn't just the VA we're supporting, we're also supporting you as a client with weekly group coaching calls with myself that are going to help answer any questions. Now, quite simply, over the last year and a half, we have trained over 200 VAs for our clients, over 100 clients that we've had. So on average, they come back to 2 VAs, which I think is amazing because it shows how the value that they bring to people's businesses. And if you want to know more about a sourcing VA and maybe you've got some questions and want to see if it's right for you, have a look at the link down below. I will share a link where you can book in a free 30-minute consultation call to answer any questions you've got about it. Trust me, having a sourcing VA is going to just change your life, and it's going to mean you can start scaling your business up, freeing up your time. Check it out, FastTrackFBA VA Academy. Now, this leads me nicely onto how to choose which task to outsource. So look, deciding whether or not you should outsource a task is a challenging thing to do, especially when you are used to doing everything yourself. My God, I know the experience of that. However, being a one-man team will only limit your business from growing. Why? Because we all only have 24 hours in the day. Building a team gives us more time each day. Now, here are some useful questions you might want to ask yourself the next time you want to do a task by yourself when thinking about hiring a VA. So number one, is this task taking up most of my time? Now, time is an important factor in any business. If a task consumes most of your day or is slowing you down, then it's time to perhaps delegate the work to someone else so you can spend your time on more important tasks. Now remember, we all only have 24 hours a day. Now number two, is this task monotonous, or is it repetitive and is it boring? Tasks like this, whether it be product sourcing or whether it be administration, they can be really dull and frustrating at times. And as a result, what you can do is you can do yourself a favor and get someone in to do the task for you. I talked about it before, a sourcing VA. Now why? Because this means you can focus on growing your business, not just doing the day-to-day repetitive things. So really great idea there. That's something you can outsource. Now, number three, is someone better at this task than I am? Now, there are always going to be some tasks that need some high levels of expertise that you may not possess. For example, like hiring an expert, i.e. it might be like accounting, will almost always be worth the investment, no matter what their speciality is. Now, they typically get the results that you will never have got on your own, and also earning back some of that time, which you can put into developing and growing your business more. Now, if you answered yes to these questions, or even any of these questions, then I'd say it is about time to get yourself someone in to support you and outsource some of your work that's going to help you grow your business by outsourcing some of your tasks. Now, this leads me nicely onto my third chapter. When is the right time to hire a VA? So long story short, there is no one qualifying right answer. And there are two things I would always consider when thinking about this question. Number one, how much free time do I have? And number two, how much free cash do I have? Now, the reason why I say this is if you have money to spend, but you don't have the time to spend it because you're so caught up doing administration, then I think, yes, you should definitely hire someone. Why? Because you've got the resources to invest further in your business, but you don't have the time to invest it. Now, one question you might have is, what if I've got lots of time but not any money? Will probably not be a right time to hire a VA or outsource. Why? Because you can do it yourself and you don't have the resources to spend on hiring someone for your team. But generally speaking, if you're struggling for time and you have a lot of money or you have money spare, then thinking about outsourcing is going to be one of the key things I would look at. Now, a little bit of feedback from some of our clients and even my own personal experience is that while you might be thinking, yeah, I can see in the future when I'm probably going to be wanting to outsource and hire someone, when you get to that point, it's probably too late. Why? Because the moment you start outsourcing process, it takes time to bring them up to speed. So it isn't like today I can hire someone and they're just going to be doing the work. Not at all. It takes weeks, even months for them to get up to where they need to speed to be able to add the value. So always think about that. And as a result, a lot of people who have hired VAs, their first ones, said, my God, I wish I did it months ago. Why? Not just for the hiring time, but also as well, the fact that they realize how much value they bring. So top tip for you, if you're questioning this, when you think you're ready, it's probably going to be a bit too late. do it a bit sooner because it takes time to get them up. But trust me, I think it's going to add a real big impact on your business. Now, this leads me on to chapter 4, steps that have worked in my business. Working with VAs has definitely helped change my business, and I will never deny that. But here are some simple strategies that I have used, which I think you can do. It's going to support you in outsourcing your requirements. Number 1, define the requirements. If you've got a plan, let's call it 6 to 12 months in advance, have an idea of where you're going to be and define what your requirements are. Keep in mind that it takes probably about 3 months to get a VA up to speed or up to standard of where you want to once they start adding value. Now think about what tasks you want to be carried out by your VA and build that into your timeline over the next 6 to 12 months. Again, keep in mind it takes on average about 3 months to bring someone up to speed. There's something called the 90-day rule, and I really believe in it. You can Google that if you want. Now, also as well, define the KPIs. KPIs are key performance indicators. Now, for example, you've got to define the frequency also as well that you want the task to happen and to be carried out. Is it per day? Is it per week? And obviously the KPIs are what is the result? What is the key performance indicator for that work? Super, super important. Right, so the next one I'll talk about is finding the right person. Now look, it doesn't matter if you found someone who's qualified for it. If they're not the right person, i.e. they just don't care, they're not the right culture fit, it really won't matter. Even if someone who's underqualified, if they are motivated and willing to do the work and they're really a great person, that is going to have a profound impact. So really, really spend the quality time to get the right VA and then do the training. All the training in the world will not solve the problem of hiring the wrong person. So get the right person. Now, generally speaking, you've got 2 options. You can do it yourself, obviously you're going to go through that, or you can use a service like virtual assistant agency or training service like us in the FastTrackFBA VA Academy. Now, what I will do is I will share a video up above actually to a video that I created previously with a good friend of mine, Chris West, and he's actually a client of FastTrackFBA VA Academy, where he talks through his experience of, should we say, working with his new virtual assistant and that interview process as well, along with the whole journey and scaling his business. Now, number 4, I'll say, is start the process. Now, look, once you've found the right VA, you've got to give them time to get on board. You've got to give them appropriate training, communication, and frequency of love, care, and attention to support them in doing what you want them to do to help grow your business. And what does that mean? You've just got to get started. Like, honestly, get started on doing that. Now, what I am going to say is growing your Amazon business is no easy task. And the last thing you want to do is get stuck with all the work which really doesn't generate any value or profit to your business. That is why hiring a VA is one of the most important and best ways to scale your business. And look, if you want to know how I interview and hire VAs, do check out a video, and I'll drop it around here, that I previously made about how to hire a virtual assistant. And it's where I talk you through the hiring of the virtual assistant process, step by step, advertise, offer, acceptance, and you've even got a free contract you can download there, very similar to the one we use in the VA Academy. Now check that out because it's going to really support you in doing that if you want to do it on your own. Now what I will say is hopefully you've liked this video and I've helped answer that question of when is the right time to hire a VA. But if you liked it, give me a thumbs up. And hey, if you want to see more like this, hit that subscribe button down below. But from me, Thomas Parkinson and FastTrackFBA, thank you very much.